Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? For fast and cheap coins, check out instantmudcoins.com and use code ZERK for 20% off. Link is in the description.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee coming at you today with another YouTube video, and today I'm going to be going over the best free 90 overall NAT Wildcard Wednesday player for you guys to pick. Now, I do want to give a shout out to Plastic Bro 32 for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys want a chance to be shouted out in the next video, drop a like in the vid, make sure you guys are subbed to the channel, turn the notification bell on, and comment down below Noti Gang. Now, if you didn't know, right now, if you come on over to Head-to-Head Seasons, and then you go over to the Wildcard Wednesday House Rules event, we do have a new house event in the game called Double Trouble. Now, you have to lead by 14 points to win a game. You get 2 points on 20-yard plays, and also if you get a tackle for loss or an interception, you get 2 points on those as well. And then, of course, you score a touchdown, go for 2, whatever, that's how you get the extra points. With 25 total wins, you do get an NAT 90 overall Wildcard Wednesday Fantasy Pack, which contains all of the 90 overall heavyweight players, flashback players, and veteran players. So there are quite a few options for you guys to go ahead and pick. I want to go over the best one, in my opinion, for you guys to go ahead and pick. There are quite a few pretty good options, honestly. Now, aside from just that, though, you guys also do get some series trophies, you get some other packs, and you get some coins as well. So it's not bad. Plus, this thing goes for a week, so you have a week to get 25 wins. Honestly, it's not all that bad. But as I said, the pack contains all of the Wildcard Wednesday players. So I have a list of 5 players I think you guys should be choosing between. And honestly, they may be a little bit better than you guys think for a 90 overall. Obviously, if you have like a budget team, that's going to help you a lot. Even for teams like myself, like you guys have a 93 overall team, there's actually some players that I may end up doing this for. Most of these players are between, 50 to like 90K, 100,000 coins. Not too crazy expensive, but it's also just something you guys can go ahead and do, have a little bit of fun. It's something different to play online head-to-head. So that being said, let's get into it. So let's go over one of my 5 options here. Starting off, I'm going to go with Grady Jarrett. You guys can see his stats here. 67 speed, 81 excel. He's got 85 strength, but he does have 92 power move and 88 block shed. Now, these players are 90 overalls. Some of them are going to have some pretty good stats. Grady Jarrett is really someone, if you just need a DT to throw in there that you actually like as a pass rusher. The thing is with Madden 21, at least for most defenses that I see, people don't tend to run a lot of defensive tackles. But if you do use a DT, Grady Jarrett is actually a pretty solid one to currently go with. There is Kenny Clark out there, who's a little bit better against the run than Grady Jarrett, but I would rather have, that 92 power move that Grady Jarrett does bring to the table. And of course, you can always use 2 defensive tackles in a scheme if you guys run like a 4-3. They use 2 DTs. If you run a 3-4, at least you get a good backup defensive tackle. Keep in mind, these players are NAT, so you can quick sell them for the training, but I believe it'll be half value if you just want to do that. Just pick any 90 overall player. I believe it'd be half value of the training, unless they changed that for some reason to be like even less. Who knows? But in general, Grady Jarrett, pretty solid player. Now, another pretty solid defensive end is Demarcus Lawrence, another heavyweight player you could potentially look into if you guys need a left end. Right now, there's some pretty good left ends in the game, right? We do have Reggie White in the game. He's always pretty good. We also have got Javon Curse, and I think there's probably one more as well I'm forgetting about, a left end, Joey Bosa as well. There's some other left ends in the game, but D-Law is always for some reason, D-Law is just a monster. If you guys remember last year, I think it was Superstar MVP D-Law at the beginning of the game. He was so disgusting for the entire year. Demarcus Lawrence as well, 79 speed, 86 excel. So he has that decent speed out there. He's not super fast. Probably don't want to put him in a QB spy versus guys like Cunningham, Vic, Lamar. But he also has got 92 finesse move with 86 block shed and 85 strength. He's pretty balanced all around. He's got some decent block shed, whatever, strength, 85, solid speed, good pass rush. He's just an all-around pretty balanced guy. So if you need a pass rusher right now, D-Law is not a bad option. Now, definitely not the flashiest pick here, but fullback. We don't tend to get a ton of great fullbacks, literally all year long. We just don't get a ton of great fullbacks. Right now, we do have, Mike Allstott in the game. We're probably going to get a Christian Okoye, a Franco Harris down the road, whatever. But if you want a blocking fullback and you're not a guy to go out and spend coins on a blocking fullback, maybe you only run I form a little bit or, any other formations where you could actually use, a fullback, you can go with Patrick Ricard here, or even sub-minute tight end, like if you run like single back or something, sub-minute tight end, just let him block out there for you. 77 speed, 87 strength, 90 awareness, 86 carrying. He's got 87 run block and a 93 lead block as well. With that 92 impact block, he is definitely a really good run blocking fullback. He's got 81 truck, 86 carry. He's not crazy when it actually comes to doing like fullback dives, whatever. Obviously, you're going to be better off going like Mike Allstott at fullback or something, but if you don't have a great fullback right now, you just want to get a 90 overall there, maybe even just to increase your overall, your team, then definitely Patrick Ricard is a pretty solid pick. He'll be a good fullback for quite a while, and honestly, like, when it comes to fullbacks, I have Mike Allstott. I probably won't upgrade from Mike Allstott for quite a while until we get, like, 95 plus overall fullbacks, because I just don't care to. Like, fullbacks aren't really that used, at least in my offense. Patrick Ricard, good blocker. Now, if you guys are having a hard time deciding between tight ends right now, Jared Cook is actually a really good option. 85 speed at 6'5". He also has 90 acceleration, but here's the thing with Jared Cook. Keep in mind, guys, that for 90 overall vertical threat, which when you unlock that tier 3 ability slot, you do get tight end apprentice, right? So what do you need when it comes to tight end apprentice? The number one thing you want is 90 medium route running. Why do you want 90 medium route running? So you can take advantage of the routes that tight end apprentice gives you. Well, Jared Cook has got 86. So if you guys run play fake, you have that maxed out, you can get him up to 90 medium route running, and he's got 85 speed with 90 acceleration. This is a really good pick. Like, if you guys need a tight end right now, there are a lot of good tight ends in the game, but he also has 90 catch of traffic, 91 spec catch. Like, this is actually a really solid pick if you guys want a tight end. He doesn't have a power up, which, down the road, that might hurt him a little bit because maybe you want to get like those plus ones on him, whatever. But for now, really good. And then, of course, he can always be your backup tight end as well down the road. I use I come out and sing back quite a bit, so I tend to use like 2 tight ends or so, 2-3 tight ends. I might sub my fullback in there to be a little bit better of a run blocker. But Jared Cook does have 66 run block. Not crazy. He's got 90 jumping as well. After the catch, he does have a break tackle of 77, 85 carrying. He's honestly a pretty good receiving tight end. And as for the final player on my list, potentially the best one to go ahead and pick, one of the best user cards in the game, one of the best strong safeties in the game as well, is Adrian Amos. 91 speed with 91 excel. Now, he is only 6 feet tall, and I say only 6 feet tall because we do have players like Isaiah Simmons, which, he's 6'4", it's a big difference there. But Amos actually does have a power up. Keep in mind, you have an NAT, so you might as well power him up, or at least you may look into powering him up later down the road. Powered up, and then with lockdown maxed out, guys, he gets to 90 man coverage, which you guys know is the man coverage threshold when he's actually going to be way better at man coverage. So powered up plus lockdown maxed out, he's going to be pretty good in man. He's already over 90 zone, and he has 86 hit power. Not crazy, but it is what it is there. 85 jumping on him as well. 85 change of direction. So he's going to be a really good user card. And he has a 67 block shed. I really like Adrian Amos. Without a doubt, I'd say my top 3, like D-Law and Grady Jarrett, those are great players if you guys need a left end that's a pass rusher and a DT that's a pass rusher. But I really do like Patrick Ricard as a fullback, one of the better options at fullback right now. And then, of course, Jared Cook. If you guys need a tight end, take Jared Cook. And if you guys want a safety or someone you could sub in middle linebacker and actually user them, I'd say Adrian Amos. So with that being said, guys, I hope you did enjoy the video. And if you did, make sure to drop a like on the video. And, of course, hit that sub button down below. Let me know which free NAT are you guys going to pick. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time.